Mini Punk DJs, drop this track.
I have a dream like Disney and Dior. Then I can take it, go get yours. Rock and storm like smoke and the doors. I don't move for the money, but I move for my cause.
Listen up, got a story to tell about the Diner Studio where things excel. Ray Mechanic Phoenix, the Diner crew, cool people, cool things. That's what they do.
Let me tell you a tale that I tell. I can picture we punks like we never felt. We come to the party and we come to play it with a beat so sick, we'll make your day.
Get up your ass, don't touch some grass. Mini punks.
Midi punks, midi punks, midi punks. Midi punks, midi punks.
Spin the record for me.
Idiot suckers don't look too scary. Instead, in fact, they're very ordinary. Imagine a dog all bite and no bark. Idiot hackers, hiding in the dark.
It's Serena, I'm so glad to be with ya. On the record, music NFT with ya. So DJ, play that record funk. I wanna hear it all night long.
DJ, I love my beat punk. DJ, I want to make the
Spin the record for me.
May you be charged by LMD.
Spin the record for me.
Beautiful souls awake, only free. One more time from the top, just say.
I want the DJ. I want the DJ to spin that record for me today.
This is Feather Frogs, yeah, gonna pump the floor. I've been waiting so long, gonna mint some more. Meaty punks, yeah, got a crazy lord. Show me what you got. Can you hit the score?
DJ, spin my favorite song, yeah. DJ, turn the record on, yeah. DJ, spin my favorite song, yeah. DJ, spin that record for me.
Spin the record for me.
Arigato very much.
Spin the record for me.
Done. Bitch, let's go.
Love the midi punk DJs. Get yours today.
Midi Punk.
Hey DJ Eden, drop them beats.
Meet me in the Metaverse.
This is warning distance. Be safe, be well, be you.
Forget about it, flip, stay involved, this is happening. Don't fade the punks, be a hero, be a paladin. Show the world the queens, then create the hunks. Damn, it feels good to be a paladin, punk.
You're with Ty CC, the cosmic meta queen. Wanna spread the love, join the MIDI punk family. Virtual reality, that's where I roam. Hopping from world to world, I'm never alone.
Mini Punks with a rock and roll sound. DJs gathering all around. One more time for the people in the back. Mini Punks DJs, drop this track.
Spin the record for me.
I have a dream like Disney and Dior. Then I can take it, go get yours. Rock and storm like smoke and the doors. I don't move for the money, but I move for my cause.
Listen up, got a story to tell about the Diner Studio where things excel. Ray Mechanic Phoenix, the Diner crew, cool people, cool things. That's what they do.
Let me tell you a tale that I tell. I can picture we punks like we never felt. We come to the party and we come to play it with a beat so sick, we'll make your day.
Get up your ass, go touch some grass. Mini punks.
Midi punks, midi punks, midi punks. Midi punks, midi punks.
Spin that record for me.
80 seconds don't look too scary. Instead, in fact, they're very ordinary. Imagine a dog all by and no bark. Hideous hackers, hiding in the dark.
It's Serena, I'm so glad to be with ya. On the record, music NFT with ya. So DJ, play that record.
Bueno, buenos días. Bueno, buenos días. Bueno, buenos días. Buenos días.
Dobry rano, Jaciu. Good morning.
Goedemorgen. Ohayo. Ali puncha.
Goedemorgen, dames en heren.
Je sabachir.
Dobro jutro.
Dobry. Rame adi overgeven.
When I say G, you say M. G, G. When I say G, you say M. G, G.
Dobre utro.
Morgen. Good morning.
Buenos días. Días.
Jab,
When I say G, you say M. G,
M.
G. When I say G, you say M. G, G.
Günaydın canım. Hayırlı sabahlar. Ne var ne yok nasıl gidiyor hayatlar? Dobre dobre utre, dobre dobre utre.
GM.
Morning.
Ohayo, buenos días.
Guten Morgen. Buen día.
Truly the letters may change your day.
Good morning, midi punks.
I have to say that very last good morning is honestly, don't tell anybody, legit my favorite. I love it.
Good morning, midi punks. So that you can get
Now
it
you
in
have to
time.
say, now you have to be like, good morning, Metaverse Monday. I need that voice. I love it. I love it. I want to post the link to the studio. We made just a little, on the suggestion of my buddy Make, we made a little studio. So I'm so excited. With that said, I say we get started. Make, how's your mic?
Mic check, 2 1 2. How we doing? C Priz and the fam, what's going on?
Ooh, you sound crispy. I like that mic. What is up? Nice. Did you do any upgrades or is that just my hearing getting better?
I think it's your hearing today. We're hearing clear, no joke. I'm on the treadmill today trying something different. It's time. So in between, I'm getting some laps in, keeping the body loose. Looking forward to jumping through the metaverse with you all and keep this cooking. I think we got some prizes and some fun today. Let's go.
Ooh, yeah, giving away the alpha. So Rollo, I invited you up. If you could accept the invite, you are one of our guests today. Josh, if you've got time, love to get your beautiful brain in on this as well. But I understand if you're just listening. I totally get it. If I could get friends to retweet this beautiful room so we could have more fun and more opportunities for giveaways, we will hip you to that in a second. But let me get the boring stuff over with for our listeners who are not hanging out with us today, but might be listening later. Hi, welcome everyone to Metaverse Monday. This is episode 660. We are rocking Metaverse music venues, and of course, we're doing some giveaways today. You know, we got to say thank you to all of you for being so amazing, and we got some cool stuff to give. Let's see. Hi, I'm Cece. I am a Metaverse event planner, digital artist, world curator, and a one metaverse advocate. My home world is spatial, but I have found my tribe across multiple worlds in this crazy, fun, musical metaverse of ours. Prism, how was your weekend?
Incredible. I hope you had a great one as well. Yeah, it was had some time with the fam and just relaxing. Yeah, so but I'm super excited to be here, and like I love hopping. I wondered how many like worlds we've actually been through, like, or is it like space? How many spaces we've been through? Like, wow. I mean, they keep it must be way up there, like a couple thousand. I don't know. It's been amazing. So I love going into new spaces and exploring. Uh, and we just I love the music too. I love it. I don't know if you noticed in my good morning tweet, but there's a little change. There's just a subtle change. Maybe you didn't notice it, but nobody's said anything yet. So I'm going to ask you, everybody in the audience, to go look at my good morning tweet and see if you noticed something a little bit different today. Anyway, hope you had
Did
a
you
good.
pin it to the top so we make it easier for all of our
Yep,
loved
up
ones?
there. It's the first one. So
Okay, I'm totally gonna nose around it.
you got to be detail oriented nowadays. Like let's get some details. Let's go.
See, I was looking. All right. Make, how are you doing today? Give
Hey,
it to us.
family. Doing well. Doing well. Day one of a week of daddy daycare in full effect, although the kids are not as young as they used to be. Wifey took a trip to the bay, to the mothership. So dad has been flipping some cakes this morning, getting two kids, one to a bus, one to class. You know, it all in the metaverse, out of the metaverse, we got to get our shit done. So I'm feeling good though. I'm feeling like day one was a success. No fires, no fires. Let's fucking go. No unicycles either, I will say.
No, no unicycles. Noted. I do love the fact that you're getting a little taste of my everyday Monday through Friday life. So, sorry, not sorry. Besides, the tiny grifflers are adorable. So well done on those little crotch muffins. I want to welcome, we have two really awesome guests today, and we got a surprise guest, which I'm really excited about. I want to hand the mic to the one, the only amazing builder, spatial advocate, and my first real bestie in Web3, Meta Mike. How are you doing today, Mike?
What's up? I'm good. I'm just hanging out.
I love that for you. Mike talks a lot. We need to shut him up sometimes. So he's a man of many words. So thanks, Mike. Love you.
Either
And
talk too much or talk too little. I don't know what the in between is. So I don't know.
whatever, Mike. You're perfect just the way you are. We love you, bro. I also want to give the mic to our buddy Rollo. I'm so excited. Rollo is head of the Project Music District, really advocating and uplifting musicians in the Web3 space and beyond. His titles are so many that I will just have to let him sort of introduce himself a little bit, even though we all probably know him really well. Rollo, what's up?
What up, CC? Thanks for having me. Hello to all my friends. Shout out Meta Mike, Hex, everyone. Happy to be here. Yes, the music district. What are we? You know, it's funny where we started and where we are today. It's completely evolved. We've started like three different, business plans, and by the time we finished each and every one, they were already too old. So, basically, what we're doing right now is we're extending the reach of artists through our partnerships that we're creating in real life and inside of the metaverse. Taking just taking these live streams and rebroadcasting them across platforms right now in just new and exciting ways. As far as worlds that we're in all of them essentially. Our trademark came through last month, so now we own the music district inside of all virtual environments now, present and in the future. So we're going to start licensing out the music district for everybody and anyone to start their own. And we'll be doing that probably in the next 60 to 90 days. So I'm really excited about that because that's going to be a good revenue stream for us to really start supporting these artists a little bit more.
That is incredible. I am so honored that you joined us today because we definitely want to dive more into the music district. It sounds like a kick-ass resource that we want to get out there, that we want to share. So really, really grateful for
Thank
you.
you.
I'm going to hand the mic. Oh, yes, of course, my love. We've got so much to talk about today. Save your voice. I want to hand the mic to the one, the only Meta DJ official, because I absolutely love him. He killed it with a really great performance in Decentraland for Beat Truckers last week. I could not stop dancing IRL. I just want to say I love you. You did such a great job, Meta DJ. How are you doing today?
Oh, thank you, CC. Hello, everyone. This is the official Meta DJ reporting live, as CC likes to say. Yes, I appreciate you so much. I'm glad that you enjoyed that. I really appreciate all the support. Happy Metaverse Monday. My energy has been all about the Beat Trekkers DJ battle in Decentraland. And as much as I'm sad that it is wrapping up, I am very grateful for all the support. I am grateful for my journey and how much I've evolved. Uh, Mr. Griff, Make NFT, likes to say I 3x'd throughout the competition. I will take those numbers. But now I'm at the point where I'm exploring and discovering what's next. And all I can say is I'm really excited. And hey, maybe it's even maybe I'll say a sneak peek would be maybe I'm working on starting to produce my own sound. Whoa, what does that mean? All right, let's focus it back on your guys' show. I want to come out, give some love, say hi. I'm getting back into the swing of things, which feels nice. Whatever the heck that means. Maybe it includes flipping pancakes. That sounds like a wonderful idea. So back to you, CC. Appreciate all of
I love it when you drop alpha in my spaces. So anytime, boo. Make, I think we have some thank yous for today's giveaways. Do you want to do our shout out to the one and the only?
Yeah, we would like to thank Mr. Dingya, who is just one of our favorite builders in Decentraland. He has gifted us some wearables. So please, if you're interested in a DCL wearable, we're going to actually start this off by everybody who's in this room right now. If you send me a DM with your wallet address, we'd love to get you one of Mr. Dingya's assets. Mr. Dingya also does something amazing for the community, and he's built spaces for Decentraland worlds. If you have a Decentraland name, you can download one of his free builds and use it for your own space. So, Mr. Dingya, thank you so much. If you're out there, you might be coming through later. But yeah, go ahead, guys. Send me your wallet addresses. Everybody who's in this room now gets a free dope ass wearable. Come get it. And with that, I just want to say a couple thank yous for y'all being here. I see my fam Pinch, the head of the Euro Club, which is one of my favorite clubs for the Utes. Josh Garrett, my man who helped make it happen to put a kid called Beast in spatial. LM Designs, who I'm sure we're going to hear from later, sending out the most positive vibes on the internet. Existence, my main man who always has a corner in my penthouse. Kenzia, who has literally taken a full step forward of rocking with Ben in the mornings. She is in control, one of the most badass chicks on the internet. I see Lovely down there. Lovely's going to be been working with me on a drop that's coming very soon. I'm super pumped. So if I got you, you got me. Ira, if you don't know Ira, one of the best builders in spatial going on now. And let's get going. Let's just keep those vibes moving.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Mr. Dingia. You are a resource not only to the Decentraland community, but really to the metaverse community as a whole. I'm really excited to see where you go next. So we have some worlds to visit today. I wanted to highlight some really cool venues that have been built by our community members. And Mike, if you're cool, if you've got time, I'd love to start with Meta Mike's Music City. Are you down?
Sure.
All right, so I'll post the link if you want to give us sort of like, you know, the reason behind, intro us sort of verbally to Music City, and we'll hop in and then we'll start exploring.
Yeah, I guess like Music City was more of a concept than anything, I guess, and just like a space to kind of present that idea and ideally like find people to collaborate with to eventually build it into something more awesome, I guess, than it is. That was like kind of quickly put together. But yeah, we never really went much of anything with anywhere with it. Because like we just it's hard to find people that want to like collaborate and contribute and stuff like that. So it's just kind of still out there, you know, and people still visit it every once in a while. And I keep saying like, you know, I should go in there and redo it or something. But it's just a matter of finding the time to like build it out. Now it's more of just kind of like a memory bank, I guess, right? Because like this is like as simple as this space may look, it's kind of like um, our first memories in spatial, right? Like when I met CC and we started the bar.social and I went on to Twitter to find different musicians like Ali and Dope Steelo, and we brought them into the bar.social to perform for the first time. And me and CC used to run all their concerts and build all sorts of stuff for them. And you know, kind of started it was kind of it was happening what I was trying to grow or what have you. But then it just kind of like everything kind of like veered off in its own directions and things. So um, which is fine, which is the kind of the whole point of what I was originally trying to do is not necessarily start a music venue. That's kind of just what ended up happening. More so, I just wanted to. I didn't see anybody doing music in spatial, and I wanted to see people doing music in spatial. So I went out and found people that do music and stuck them in spatial. You know what I mean? Whatever happens after that is really irrelevant because, like, you know, mission accomplished, right? One of the big people that I've been working with is Music City. Actually, he's the one guy who's kind of Music City and Astrals are two of the and Ali, of course, too, are three of the musicians that are still kind of involved in what we're doing, even though it's not much of anything recently, but they're still a big part of whatever it is we're doing. We're still kind of like helping them with whatever we can, and just trying to move forward with everything, right?
I think you're being a little modest. This space is pretty unfriggin' believable, my friend. I don't know. I think you might need to rewind those comments back. And you know what? Every chance we got peeps like Meta DJ. We just got to refresh and then get firing, my friend.
Yeah, like the idea is like was supposed to be to build a space that is not really like mine or for me. It's more of like a little bit of everybody. So the concept behind like Music City and any of the city environments I'm trying to build is like let's create a building or an object or a thing that represents you and your brand that has a doorway open for us to put a portal that leads to wherever you're doing your thing, right? So that when people walk through the city, they could be like, oh, that's Ali's spot, that's Stilo's spot, that's whoever's spot, right? And ideally, like if it was kind of grew to where I was saying, it's not that I'm trying to like, oh, this is garbage or whatever, but like there's so much more stuff. This is the very first version of spatial. This is kind of like, you know, the picture we put up on the fridge way back in the day, but now we have all these extra new tools and stuff to really make it cool. If we built this in Unity and redid some of the more basic buildings and added new musicians and stuff, then this would be like a really amazing place to visit, you know, rather than just a really amazing concept in my eyes, anyways, right?
I want to step in and sort of open up the conversation a little bit because I agree with Meg. I think this space, in your estimation, is like undervalued. This is a great concept space, yes, but it's also led, in my mind, to a lot of collaboration and growth. I feel like one of the first things that happened here is we collectively as a community understood that we could choose to network ourselves in a way that was a seamless user experience, which was a huge, like, profound moment for me, especially after visiting Decentraland, which is a sort of something that you had always been saying, but I couldn't really wrap my mind around it conceptually. Second, I strongly believe that we have musicians and entities like the Music District, Rollo, we have Meta Malone, a lot of because of your onboarding tactics. So we Spatial is has a lot to say thank you for getting Webstock here, getting Nifty Records, getting keeping Ali Bianchi and Stilo, and being able to showcase what a potential utility for musicians and their communities. So in my mind, this is sort of the bedrock, the foundation of the music sort of culture starting to be built in Spatial. So I just want to say thank you, and you're valuable to us, and I hope that maybe it does get a facelift, maybe it stays historical, I don't know. But this is a great space, and I think it leads to a lot of great collaboration. So that's why I wanted to include it in today's tour and make it the first stop.
And I want to jump in right behind you. When it came to us looking around for spaces this week, I thought this was like the pinnacle of what's going on. Just it's actually a space where you get to portal in such a great way with a direct concept. I love the theater, and I love the fact that you can expand out to the other artists. What I'd say is I would keep it legendary, I would keep it original, and then build something off it like you do, my friend, because honestly, you empowered so many artists to come from this space. It's like the OG of how people got going. So I just wanted to say that this was one of the top on my list as well for this week, and I can't wait to explore it a little more.
Mike's like, did we throw too much flowers your way, Mike? Sorry. I love it. I love it. I love it. But if anybody has any questions for Mike about Music City, and if you'd like to join Music City and have a portal hint, yeah, I got hit by a bus too. Lovely. It's painful. Be careful. Don't step in the street, Prism. So yeah, there's a high-speed bus that if you hit, watch, oof, right through it. Oh, I fell down. Okay, but anyways, if you'd like to be a part of Music City Project, please get in touch with Meta Mike. He also has a really cool mall that is sort of like, I would say, the next sort of evolution of what's happening in the collabverse world. And yeah, it doesn't matter. It's another way to network, and it's a really cool way to be discovered. And I think discoverability is one of those things in Web3 or in the metaverse, to be honest. That is really hard because there's so many voices asking to be heard. So yeah, come get some of Music City, you guys.
You know, also, it's a great time to bring up, if you guys can't jump in for, say, into Spatial right now, you can click on Cece's link and see what we're looking at live streaming. And you can also, if you do want to come in, feel free to jump into one of our lighthouse.world links. That'll take you right to us.
Thank you, Meg. So the next spot, I love Lovely's hair. I think, is that Maybelline hair? I thought that was Maybelline. The next spot is a relatively newer spot, and it's by Press B. So Josh Garrett, this is one of your homies. Press B, I love her potato PFP. It made me smile so hardcore. But this, I think, is the direction. And Rollo and I were having a really, really good conversation pre-show about immersive experiences, including music in the metaverse. And I think Presby did a really good sort of job with creating a gamified experience, but also allowing space for music, for interaction and community building. So I will post that to the top there. And I don't know if Presby made it today, but that's okay. We will just make up stuff for her. But I'll go ahead and post the link in the Jumbotron.
See, and if you could throw it into the former Spatial link, that would be awesome as well. Oh, I see it now. So while we're heading over, I mean, this is a great time to just share what I did this Friday with Meta DJ at his space and his residency Friday nights. He absolutely crushed it. I would highly encourage you guys to check out what's going on music-wise in Decentraland lately. Spotty Wi-Fi, our guest from last week, does a Tuesday nights that's been absolutely cracking. We're down to the last few, sad to say, without Meta DJ, although there is contention from our hearts for Beep Trekkers 2. And Friday nights, Meta DJ has a great event. Forgive me, Meta DJ, if you could just pop in and tell us what space that is, but that happens every Friday night, I believe 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, I'll chime in. I appreciate you. So I host a weekly, although don't quote me, folks, because I'm going through an exploratory journey. It may end up being bi-weekly. So stay tuned. But it is on. We call it Fridays because it's on a Friday, and it's Friday. Yay! Super cheesy, but I love it. P.M. Eastern, 7 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. Mountain Time. I do not know the UTC, but I should know that too. And yeah, it's actually at a partner of mine's, Crypto Minotaur. He's pretty involved in the Decentraland space, and he's been very welcoming over the past, oh my gosh, it's been 8 months we've been doing this now. We got affiliated through a shared project we were both involved in. He allowed me to be entirely creatively free on his space to the point of having an entirely new build that was deployed on it. So I know there's a lot of Spatians in here, and I see a handful of Decentralandians. What do DCL fam? What do we want to call ourselves in Decentraland? Anyway, we're all in the Metaverse family. But yeah, Decentraland's been popping, especially with music, and my mind continues music and NFTs and blending with the Metaverse and really
Hey, buddy, you are Rug City, my friend. We got some rugged Meta DJ. Let's get that corrected. We'll keep moving. Shout out to my man Cheese and the Rough Draft Giraffes family. Let's go.
Oh my goodness, Meta DJ, no. So we are sitting in Presby's backyard theater, and Lovely is saying, usually, there's a movie on the screen, and Presby has integrated the new shop into this build. It is a Unity build, and you can collect coins, you can buy popcorn and boba tea from the shop. There is tents everywhere. There's a fire. If you loved Alt Space VR's campfire, there's a little like homage to what I would consider the campfire sit. They have a really cool little game you can play with jet skis. So not only can you come watch a movie, listen to music, but you can also game. You can multitask. You can keep yourself busy, which is going to keep you in world longer, which of course our platforms love us to do. And this is actually, in my mind, this is one of the best examples of gamifying your music experience, because I've been to shows, I've been to events, and in a lot of different platforms. And the most fun that I have had is when you're looking for a key, or you're solving a puzzle, or you're interacting with other players, users. And then, of course, if it's a brand new movie or a brand new like concert you're going to, of course, you're going to be more focused on the music. But say it's, your favorite movie and you've seen Star Wars Revenge of the Sith like 80 times. You can play the movie in your head, but you're still sort of in game, if you will, exploring, experimenting, and like quoting your favorite music to your friends as you're doing it. So yeah, what's up?
I think this is also a great example of what's provided right now by Spatial. If you look kind of below the template, you'll see the base creator template that's going on for Unity that they've released for the Unity SDK, and they've built on top of it very successfully. Got a great vibe, great texturing. And it really opens the door to showing people what's available and how you can push forward in Spatial right now.
I love that. Thank you for pointing that out. I probably would have skipped over that. That's why you're here with me. I love the tents. I love the sort of Coachella glamping vibe of it all. And just really well done, and a really good, like you said, a really good example of how even individuals can come in, even if they're a one-man team, can come in and really create that utility for their fans, which of course is what we want to do. We want to give value to our users. Ooh, I think I found a portal, you guys. Ooh, yeah, I did. Discover
What's up,
baby.
Meta DJ?
Oh, he's
First of
back.
all, I want to say that I love all of you and hope I'm not rugging. Is this correct?
You sound crispy now.
Ooh, nice and well. I changed it up a little bit via the metaverse. I just wanted to tap in real quick and say how excited I am on gamified experiences and creating synergy between entertainment experiences and gamified utility within environments. I've been seeing the developments, especially in spatial, which gets me really excited. And I will just throw it out there. I'm very curious on the aspect of not just individualized gamified experience, where it's like each individual is looking for the same egg. I'd really like to see how we could do collaborative gaming experiences where there could be a quest line associated with an event where a DJ, a performer spinning whatever, and the whole environment's being immersive, interactive, but that as a community be participating in that event, you all work together towards a common goal, towards the egg hunt, towards some other game. I think it's a really cool way of, yes, you're empowering the individual with these gamified experience, but how can we make it collaborative? And then it's like, you got to attend the event. We're all going to work together to find this egg. Oh, and by the way, there are some sick music playing in the background. So, food for thought, and glad I'm not rugging anymore.
Oh my gosh, Meta DJ, that would be so fun to do sort of like a group activity where everyone, builds something together. My little hippie heart loves that idea. So yeah, all my builders in the room. Let's fucking go. All right. Thank you
Hey,
so
by
much.
the way, see, I just wanted to add in for all y'all who are sending me your wallet addresses. I truly appreciate, and I'm really excited to get these assets out to you. If you could like and retweet the space and keep us moving, that would be awesome. But get ready. The tracksuit coming your way is absolutely fire.
We call it our leisure wear. So when you're just chilling. All right, next up, we are going to hit up a pretty impressive space. This is called the Olympus Academy by Ludi. One of my sort of like newer sort of acquaintances. Really excited about showing this space to you because there is a lot going on here, and yeah, I went to an event here with Cactus Boom, held sort of an art event in this space. And it was really very interesting. So again, we have a Unity build, we have it like gamified to the max, like any sort of tool that Spatial gave us to build, I believe Ludi used it. So there's a lot going on here. The project itself is pretty fun with giving you powers. So your avatar can do things in world like fly, and you can manipulate the weather in this space. There is quite a bit that you can do here, and it is a very, very big space as well. There are wearables you can collect. There are emotes that you can access and use. They go into your backpack. But the real impressive part of this is that you can still have immersive, like musical or event experiences in this space. There are still a few kinks to work out, but as like a Unity build, as an immersive sort of, if your music or if your performance kind of vibes with this look, definitely check it out for sure. It's very gold. I could see some hip hop in here. I could see some really cool events happening in this space. I also think that this would be a kick-ass space for a music video. You could really do a lot. There's a freaking Coliseum. I mean, yeah. So anyways, I wish Ludi were here to talk about it and share with us his vision, but he couldn't. So what do you think about this space, Prism? Have you been in here before?
No, I haven't. Yeah, it's pretty. It's a lot of fun. I figured out how to run super fast, and I started climbing up the columns. That's pretty fun. Yeah, so this is a lot of fun. Yeah, I guess for I don't know if you've experienced this. Like, how are they recorded? Like the audio for like the music venues, like if there was a concert in here, or is it live? I was just curious if you're hearing live performances or recordings.
Ooh, that's a really good question. So my experience in Spatial is primarily with successful experiences in Spatial has been primarily like pre-recorded sets. Live has been a little glitchy, touch and go from what I have experienced in Spatial. In Decentraland and other worlds, I have seen live sets. So I've seen DJs play live. I've seen do live streams in Decentraland. There is a world called Yabal where, and also I believe, and please correct me if I'm wrong, Josh, in VR chat, where you can get dressed up in these sort of VR suits, and your avatar is rigged, to follow this suit that you're wearing, and you could do a live like human performance. Like DJs are humans, yes, but they're not, out there, doing the hand motions and like, like, ugh. What am I trying to say, Make?
I don't know what you're trying to say, but while we're sitting here, I'm going to congratulate and welcome Big Nil, the Datorian leader. Congratulations again for joining the Magic Eden population and fam. Huge dap to you. Soon to be a dad, always our guy. If we let him up here, he's just going to tear apart the whole floor, but we do care about you. And little brother Bio Meta in the house, our favorite streamer in every damn metaverse. Big love, little brother. Welcome, Van Gogh. Hopefully, Van Gogh will bring us to a Cardano space real soon, Cece.
Ooh, yes. I am down with exploring new blockchains. Not only am I one metaverse advocate, I am an omni-chain maxi. Yes, yes, yes. Meta DJ, what's up?
I'm gonna try and translate what you were trying to say. Uh, so, are you saying the aspect of like when DJs or performers are creating their experiences in the metaverse that they're technically creating it outside of the metaverse and that's being fed into it versus the actual DJ in world, like moving their hands and manipulating their devices and instruments to create the sound in world? Or was that what you were implying?
Yes, yes, thank
Yes.
you.
Okay. Okay. So what I'll say on that is it's a sense of presence, right? It's like this disconnect where you're getting this immersive experience, but the sound and the engineering behind it's actually happening out of the world. I'm really interested to see how we can change that. There's an application on Oculus, and I'm blanking on the name, but it's essentially an emulated pro club DJ controller that is in the virtual space that the DJ is actually manipulating in world. One of the B Trekkers competitors actually did this. Granted, it was pre-recorded, but could have been done live. So I am interested in live performances with augmented and virtual instruments. The other thing I want to say is real quick is CC, while I agree with spatial and live streams, I will say we did do it once this past December, and it looked pretty awesome when we had like 7 different screens going on your world. I'll say the way we did that was by
It's Tribe DJ.
repeating my life. Am I rocking? My life? Am I here?
You're
Um,
live. You're hot. You got hot mic.
I'm hot. What I'll say, I think we did it, CC, where I was streaming on my Mixcloud and then you just screen shared. So it was totally a workaround. But anyway, a sense of musical presence is really important. And I feel like that's what you're trying
Yes.
to say.
Musical presence. Ah, you're so good with those words that people put together and like spit out of their mouths. That's amazing. Yes,
I think
exactly.
he's talking about Tribe DJ, the Tribe.
Yep, I believe he is. I can actually chime in on that. That is an awesome program for the VR headsets where you get to DJ live in VR. It's unbelievable. Pretty cheap point of entry. And quite literally, you could stream right from there. You can DJ live with your headset. It can be a little clunky at times, but it's got a bit of a learning curve. But once you get moving, it's a ton of fun.
It really is. We work with about 15 to 20 Tribe DJs, and believe it or not, a lot of people have reached out to me where I just pass on these opportunities for them to perform live at different metaverse events. It could be up to $50 to $100 an hour. So it really is a fantastic sort of app that people are actually making money on.
You heard it here first. If you guys are interested in, expanding your knowledge, expanding your experiences, and maybe making a little money off of it, hit up Rollo. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking go. Love it, love it, love it. Share the alpha. So I am standing in what I think is this called the amphitheater? I think it is. LM, is this the amphitheater? Wait, where are you? Anyway.
Hello, you beautiful souls. Hi, Cece. Yes, I popped in and out of the amphitheater because, oh, I love a Ludi space. It is so much fun. Hello, hi, Cece. What's going on, Make? How you doing, Prism? Meta DJ, Rollo, Big Nil, Poison Peso. What is going on, Biomeadow, K9, Josh, Ira, One Existence, Rain, Lovely, Meta, CJ Meta, Iris, how are you doing? Polygon, Pinch, Van, Smooth, Hermie, Camargo. I'ma get it. EP, Epaz, Binary, and Dinero. How are you lovely souls doing?
Taking it one day at a time and choosing happiness each day. That's where I'm at.
And that is the magic way. Teach us, hi CC, teach us. Yes.
I learn from the best. So LMD, if you're not following her, your heart is not complete. That's all I gotta say. Yeah. So just to finish up with Ludi's space, this one is using every single tool, I'm pretty sure, every single tool available in Spatial to gamify the experience and optimize sort of your time in world, but also I think could be a really great venue for not just art shows, but music, and music videos, those sorts of things. So if you're interested, definitely get in touch with Ludi. It's a great space, and I think it should be up there on music venues because I think it's the biggest one that I've seen so far. But correct
Can
me
I
if
just
I'm wrong.
chime in real quick and say Lovely is just on a different level today with her spatial avatars? Girl, if y'all don't know, Lovely has been making wearables all over DCL lately, especially for the beat trekkers. And right now, I think I just saw her pass by as a golden bull. It's getting wild. And then, if you guys don't know, if you need to check in with LM Design, she does an incredible job building out your VRM assets. She is a heck of a space builder and one of the most positive vibes on the internet. So just beware that you got some real builders in here. If you're looking for any help, you'll probably find them in this space right now.
That is facts. That is hard facts. So I'm gonna hop into Schmear's theater. So Schmear's is, how do you describe Schmear's? Adorable, I guess is where I would go. Oh, I hate to infantilize you, but Schmear's, you are adorable. You have a really great taste. I absolutely love this space. I believe this is also sort of templated, I guess you could say, in Unity. I don't think it's 100% custom, but I absolutely love it. And so I'm going to post it and we can check it out. All right. I know, where is Schmear's? I tell ya. All right.
I'd like to welcome Pinch to the stage, my Your Club family. We definitely need a space, my friend, for the Your Club, and this could be the right place to get it done. How you doing, my man?
Yo, how's it going? This is really kind of my first time really listening in, paying attention. I've hopped in here a few times, but I saw the title. It says Metaverse Music Venues, and I've always had the idea, really early on, like um, Metaverse music shows or stuff like that. I always thought that was really interesting. I would love to like do like the promotional side of that. Um, I don't know. I just thought that was like a really cool thing. It's kind of like, you have these music venues or you have these clubs, right? Those are kind of the place that people go, but then you also have like the promoter aspect of it all. And so I feel like that's going to keep becoming a little bit bigger here in the future. It'll be interesting to see, how IRL artists adapt to the Web3 world because there's an audience here, and I don't know the platforms. That's what I would love to know. What are these music venues? Because I would love to go jam out into and listen to some music in the metaverse with my homie Make, or whoever, and just jam out with my 3D avatar, I guess.
Yeah, man, you have to come through. Honestly, tomorrow's a great example. Spotty's event has been really sick. Some people like, some people don't. Soldier Boy, but he's also doing events. I mean, they're averaging about 100 to 150 during the events every night. I know we had a really solid beat trekkers last week. At least a 70 people came through. Um, Funny enough, it just depends on like what experience you're looking to have when it comes to music. I will say for me personally, music is the biggest reason I hang in most metaverses, especially in Decentraland. Really, DJs control what's happening. Like if you're not playing games or you're not really informed, since it's a chat box kind of environment, that's really where Decentraland thrives, in my opinion. But I mean, we've had some killer events also in spatial. I know me and Cece used to jump around. We've been to Dope Stilos. Met a DJ had a killer event at CC Space there. So it's funny how things are going now versus what could be happening in the future too. With music companies, they are all hiding around Web3, and it's going to be interesting to see how they let us use music in the metaverse going forward and how we're going to have to deal with those licenses. I think that's one of the biggest reasons people should be making music NFTs so we can drop those licenses and let people have that freedom. But either way, Pinch, come with me tomorrow. We got a dope party to go to. Send me your wallet and you'll be dripped out to go.
I want to hand the mic over to Priz real quick. He's on a tight timeline, and I want to give him opportunity to say goodbye.
Got me in the. Hey there. I just want to say thank you for all the. I love portal jumping with you guys. My time is so limited now with work. So yeah, I appreciate every minute of, and I love how organized you guys are now. Like we can just jump right from one space to the next. I I'm looking for venues for music video for the MIDI punks. We are getting ready to do a second music video for the MIDI punks touch grass song. So we are in that initial phase of like where do we go. So yeah, I think we like spatial. We love on cyber because you can dance together, and I think that's something we should like explore in the future episodes. Um, and we are minting that the song "Touch Grass," and so all holders will get a chance to get one. Anybody that participated gets a few more. And Songs of Eden, who was in the space a little while ago, I think he's still maybe he had to duck out to feed the kids, but yeah. So just um, thank you again, and I see you, Neil. I see you over there. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to say have a great week. And thank you for all the engagement on all of the posts. I think that's the new X, right? It's all about the engagement and not always about the impressions. So thanks again for that, and have a great week. Hope you like all the new music videos coming out this week.
I am loving the little snippets you're doing. So thank you so much. Yeah, so Touch Some Grass is coming out. We'll probably give one away because I'll be getting some because I am a holder. We'll probably give some grass away. That sounds weird. Get the Haikuns up here. Cece's giving grass away. If you don't know the Haikuns, they are amazing game developers and a kick-ass community all about educating on, terpenes and pot culture, I guess you could say, and also having a lot of fun doing it. So definitely follow the Haikuns. I am a holder as well. I love my brothers. I love my coon gang. I don't know if that we should say that. That sounds a little weird. I don't know. Is that racy? I don't know. Meta DJ, rescue me.
Oh man, that's a tough spot to be. No, I'm kidding. I do need to. I do. I need to head
I'm
out
so
too.
sorry.
No, you're good. I need to head out too, but I did want to just quickly welcome Pinch and say that your head's in the right spot, dude. Uh, I mean, I'm not the only one, but I truly believe there's a whole economy and ecosystem that is just going to flourish in the metaverse, specifically in the music industry. Right now, you're seeing individuals like myself, like CJ Trax, and a few others that are very much one man arming it, or at least it feels that way. Because we're limited on resources, we're limited on funds to be able to truly handle things properly. But in the future, I could imagine myself being a DJ, focusing on what I'm truly in love and good at, and it's creating vibes. But then you have a whole team of promoters, and it's gonna happen where like individuals could be in world being like, hey, you gotta check out this spot. 7 o'clock, Meta DJ's gonna be on the one and twos, as Mr. Griff likes to say, or make NFT. But seriously, like it's gonna be really interesting where there's gonna be teams dedicated to promoting and creating and producing events in the metaverse. It's already happening, but it's going to be scaled to the point of there's actually going to be opportunities for individuals like yourself that maybe finds an interest on it and is keen on really focusing on that, where we need people to promote what's happening in the metaverse and get that club filled with energy. So I appreciate you. Hope to see more of you. And I appreciate all of you. Happy Metaverse Monday. I'm Meta DJ. I'm going to rest my mic.
Yeah,
Big
what's
love,
up?
Meta DJ. I would also just say, man, Pinch, for me, I have been paid to MC a few events in the metaverse. I mean, you know, and here we all are, right? At the end of the day, if I go throw a party, right, or if I go play table tennis and there are 30 people there, that's an event. It's like, yes, the overall structure, maybe they need millions of people to make it happen. But if you're vibing with 30 of the homies and you're articulating an event and keeping the vibes high and people are winning stuff, people are having a good time, you're at a party. Um, Either way, I'd love to take you running around. I think tomorrow is a great example with Spotty since he has a strong presence. He's actually brought more new people into the metaverse than I've seen in a little while. With that said, I want to send up my brother, One Existence, one of my favorite wearable makers and wonderful humans.
Hey, thanks, Mike. Hello, hi, CC. Sorry, I missed saying hey to Prism. I missed the spontaneous um, spaces him and Eden would put up and chat with them. It's been a long, long time since that happened. So hopefully catch him again on one of those if he's still listening. Quick shout out to Quan and Hermie. Make said it was okay to come up to do this. Since you guys are on the topic of music, for those of you that are unfamiliar with Meta Rides, they are creating vehicles for the metaverse. They actually just did a collab with Unstoppable Domains and have a racing game coming out here very, very soon. But I am hosting a Twitter space tomorrow evening with them as my guest and another guy some people may have heard of, Cowboy Tom. But they have an NFT radio that they are also putting together to be played inside said metaverse vehicles, where artists can contribute their music and listeners are able to acquire said music should they choose to while listening to it. And it's free for the artist and they retain the why is the word missing me? I can't. They're whatever they receive for it. They retain all.
Royalties?
Yes, thank you. They retain all royalties. Thank you. But I have that tomorrow night with people if they would like to drop in and find out more about that. So
Yes, post it in the Jumbotron. We definitely want to share that information out. And we know Meta Rides. We met them in NFT NYC. We love their product. They're really great people. And I believe their team is doxed, which for me is like a
yes,
huge, like a huge bonus. I know
very
not everybody loves it, but I absolutely love it. So
very much so. And there might be a Meta Ride Unstoppable domain vehicle or two being given away as well. And Cowboy Tom told me something I hadn't heard yet from them. So there might be some alpha as well.
ooh, I love Alpha. You know, I'm an Alpha hound. I do want to take a moment and say hi to Poison Peso, Meta Malone, some Web3 like freaking legends in the house. I love you guys. So excited. You're welcome to come up and talk about your Thursday events that you guys are doing now. And who else we got in here? Oh my gosh, we got so many cool people. Oh, just want to say hi to
CC, Meta
everybody.
Malone, I got huge love for Meta Malone. I have been to some great performances with him, with the vibes. Definitely something to check out Thursday nights, family.
Love, 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 love. And I kind of want to hand the mic over to Rollo. I have a question relating to promotions because One Existence sort of brought it up, or Meta DJ brought it up. And it was around like whole teams and promotion and stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to give you the opportunity to share, your process or what you would like to share about, uplifting and supporting Web3 artists.
Yeah, I'm so glad you brought it up. I was just thinking, back in the day, we were talking about alt space, and I think it was Failed to Render. They did a comedy show in there, and one of the things I'll never forget is they had literally security walking around to like mute people, and it became very organic and sort of blurred the lines between virtual and sort of like almost what makes it a real experience at that point, right? If everything's there in real life is there virtually. So what I've been starting to do, obviously, with the different metaverses that I'm in, it's a sort in psychology, it's called fading, and you start in these metaverses that only allow 50 people per shard or environment. Then spatial, I think, is what is it? And what does spatial allow at one point, or I think it was like 500 or something.
Yeah, well, 50 instant or 50
50
per
instances,
instance,
right?
up
50 per
to like
instance,
I
up
think
to
it was up to
500, right?
500. Yeah.
But then you have these other metaverses like, these other ones that I'm getting into that are using like Real Engine and Unity, not Unity, like GTA allows up to 2,000 people. And something like that I'm working with banks on is it's a gamification where you're almost leveraging this particular metaverse, and it's not even a metaverse, it's a gaming application on 5M where people have roles, where you can give people roles inside of this metaverse. But I'm not using it as a game. I'm using it as an add-on or a utility that he will be offering, his players for his platform to play. So, like, say it's a Wednesday or Thursday night, and we throw an event inside of GTA. And obviously, those people that are in GTA, from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, certain people are given certain roles to do certain things to help out, to make money, that sort of thing, where the revenue generation starts to come. But to answer your question, as far as roles, rather than recreate the wheel, you basically are leveraging what's already out there in platforms like 5M, and a lot of other platforms out there, which I haven't partnered with yet, but I'm in the works too, so I don't want to mention them yet, where it really becomes very, very organic, where the sense of community starts to come a little bit more into focus. But yeah, roles, things like that, real money for those people doing the things that they're doing will all be paid for by the brands and the sponsorships that we're now creating for like bigger, artists that are out there in real life, like on the radio. We're, working with now I'm working with 3 labels right now. And so I'm working with almost 15 to 20 signed artists, and it's just initial chats, but it's a lot further along than I was last month. But it's exciting and it's fun. But I think it's very important, as much as the concert, you got to have people with roles to be there and to have an effect on that metaverse, which in fact makes that metaverse a success. That's why roadblocks and all these dumbass metaverses that aren't visually pleasing do so well, is because the users in that game have so much an effect on the outcome of that world. And that's where the secret sauce is. You want to have people have an effect on the outcome of what they're experiencing. And by giving people roles, whether it be in a concert or a game or combining both into one place, it'll like anything else. The promotion of that, like Pinch was saying, yes, Pinch, come on, we need you, baby. I could use all the help. But yeah, man, it's just that's essentially how it's going to go down.
Hey, I gotta tell you, don't be talking about Roblox with my kids around. They might start a riot. I have to beat those 2 children. I don't beat my kids, but I do take away iPads and reduce the Robux cash intake. Let me tell you. And I will also chime in as a former alt space VR. Um, God, I miss my alt space platform. I'm still looking for that real in-depth experience that I love so much in the penthouse, but man, we're gonna find it together. I also wanted to shout out my friend Iconic. Welcome, welcome, my friend from across the pond, my brother. Poco, what's going on, family?
Absolutely love it.
Did we lose UC or is that me?
Oh, that was me. I was talking on mute. Sorry, my bad. Because I'm a mom. So I love this conversation. It is flippin' fire. I want to focus back on Schmears just for a hot second, and because something came to me when Rallo was speaking about um, music venues, and the old world order, if you were, is like the music venue you had to bend it to sort of fit the musician almost. Like the venue wasn't able to flex. You had to like create what you needed for the musician. Whereas now with this immersive Web3 virtual world space, you can create a world specifically for that musician, which I think is amazing. And Schmears, I think, does a really good job of, there's this big sort of open theater space that you can utilize. There's also a really cool intimate outdoor amphitheater space So you can get sort of more of an intimate performance if, say, you were, acoustic guitar person as opposed to a rock band. I just love the flexibility and the customization that comes with going virtual. So I just kind of wanted to throw that out there for Schmears. I love it.
I just wanted to add something which I think a lot of people might be interested in is that we created the music broadcast network, which essentially is a community that basically consolidates music themed worlds by projecting live streams across metaverse platforms through a shared music live stream link. And then we broadcast across socials, right, to extend that. So each week we choose one partner to feature in the broadcast where that particular live stream may be playing in another 12 or 13 different metaverses. So essentially what the Metaverse Music Network is, we're creating and providing content to music themed worlds and like as everyone knows, got to have that consistency each and every week to promote to your own communities.
Providing value, creating content, because everything we do, if we can create content around it, I think Dope Stilo is really, really good at that. Create that content and then get it out there. So even if you weren't there, it happened.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
I
if
like
anybody
that.
wants like the National Jazz Museum in Harlem, that's a partner. I can give you their feeds to fill your community environments. We have 4 or 5 bars down in Nashville playing country music where we have cameras in there, live feed. We could share that with you. So again, it's really about those artists, and those environments that we want to promote. It's nothing about what we're building internally as far as an environment. I don't care about my environment. I care about driving that across multiple environments.
I love it. And that was sort of your line, or that was sort of the thing that you wanted to highlight today. So I'm glad that you got to. It's not about the infrastructure that you're providing. It's about how you're getting the word out about these artists and creatives. So I just want to say thank you for being with us today, Rollo. I just headed back to the studio. I think it's time to wind it down. Make, what's up?
Yeah, Rallo, if you have a link to the server, I'd love to stream what you got going on in my condo in Decentraland. Always looking for good content when people come through. So let's chat it up in the DMs. This has been a great adventure today, my friends. I really appreciate you all for coming and showing up again and again. It means the world to us. We're pushing sideways. We push. We're all in this adventure together, all chipping away in this crazy time period that we have found ourselves in Web3. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and making this happen today.
I want to hand the mic over to my Haikun fam. What's up?
How's it going? Everything good? And sorry, I kind of got in late, so yeah. I just wanted to mention something real quick. Love the conversation. Thank you for the good vibes, like sharing the vibes and like letting people know about Haikun. Like we really appreciate that. And yeah, we just like educating about terpenes found in cannabis. So like following us, you'll just learn about terpenes, and even if you don't consume, you can educate others. But what I wanted to mention specifically was that tomorrow there's an event with Pink Crypto Babe. She has the race car theme runway happening tomorrow. So I'm gonna pin let me know if I can pin that up top so you guys can see that. It's happening tomorrow 1 p.m. EST, and we're gonna have the runway. People are gonna bring their cars. There's supposed to be like a space for people to drive the car or at least like test them out. So it's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna drop some cars from the Haikun world, and ours jump. So it's gonna be fun to see people jumping around with their car.
Get that up there. Get it on the calendar. Is it on Woke's calendar? If it is, I'm there.
Let me. I actually he sent it through the DMs in the Haikun chat. I'm checking in, and if not, I'll send him the information. I think yeah, it is. So tomorrow,
Awesome.
1 p.m. EST. Yeah. So yeah, see you guys later. Like tomorrow there. It's gonna be a fun time. We want to do something where we want to highlight Haikun and the bear, which is the one that's minting right now, and do it in a fun way using our jumping car, which is something we haven't seen in Spectrum. So let's go.
I love it. Thank you so much for coming up and sharing. Party tomorrow, jumping cars, pink crypto babe. We are all about it. We love, 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 love our Spatian fam. So excited. Thank you so much for sharing that. Let's do a safety round. I want to give everybody opportunity, all of my speakers on the stage, to give us your last thoughts. Is there something that you wanted to say that you didn't get to say? Yeah. So we'll start with Pinch because I don't know you yet, but we're going to be besties because you know Make. And then we'll go from there.
No, this was an awesome space. I really enjoyed the conversation. It's actually a different side of Make. I usually hear Make, but this was professional Make, and I actually really thought that was pretty refreshing, to be honest. Um, but no, I love what you guys are doing. I'm gonna pop in a bit more if I can, and yeah, let me know, Rollo, about the promotional side because that's kind of what I do, and I always really thought that that would be something kind of cool to do. Would be like promotional services for Web3 metaverse companies or, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, shout out to the crew.
Yeah, definitely, Pinch. Definitely.
Yay, I'm glad you guys met and connected, and I hope something beautiful comes from it. Collaboration or die, my friends, Web3. Let's hit up One Existence. Anything that we need to remember, know, or do you just want to say how much you love us?
Um, yes. Everybody have make it a great Monday. The sun is shining again here in LA. Uh, yeah, make it a great day.
Thank you, Make. Your energy is always appreciated. You're so like fun and knowledgeable, and you always make me think of things from through a different lens, and I'm grateful for that. So thanks for being a friend. I want to rock the mic over to Meta Mike, my brother from another mother. What you got?
What's going on? I got kind of cut out there after we left my space. My internet cut out, and I've been trying to get back. So unfortunately, I missed a lot of it, but I'm here for the end. So yeah, but yeah, everybody just keep building and being creative and pushing the metaverse forward because it's not going to happen unless we make it, right?
Yep, that's true. MetaMike is one of the original architects of the metaverse in my mind. He's been there from the start, probably before the start. Follow him, hit him up, visit his office wherever he's hanging out. Pick his brain for a little bit. You'll be really, really impressed. Let's hop on over to LMD, my beautiful energy.
Hello, hello, all you beautiful souls. Y'all have been amazing and wonderful. I do want to say that the Mad Oasis is definitely always looking for new artists to support. If you have links you want to share, it is a music, art, and dancing space. So if y'all want to come have a party there, that's fine. Let's jam out. And on Thursdays, I do have the jam live on Twitter Spaces, but we also do it through Spatial. So anytime you want to come give your poetry and see how that looks inside with the mics and different things on the stage, go for it. And definitely try out the AR mode because it's a vibe. But yes, y'all are wonderful. Stay elevated, stay inspired. And if you need some inspiration, any of us will give it to you. So, yes, we are here for you. Be wonderful. And like I like to say before I leave any place, love self, love others, and love often.
Eek! Oh, my heart just bursts when she says that. Because I feel it. I just saw Altered Alley. Thank you so much for posting the 50th anniversary of Hip Hop Live, August 27th in Spatial. Altered is hosting. This is a giant, awesome event. Let's fucking go. Thank you so much, Altered. I'm going to retweet that right now. Reposting. Ugh, love it. Now I want to go to Rollo. Give us your final words.
Yeah, one, thanks for having me. It's so great to be here with everybody and all my friends, and I think there's a lot of ups and downs, in this particular, like in any place. But I think what's really important for anyone's success is to really open your mind to more collaboration and don't be so focused on your own project because alone you will not be able to do it. And I think you really have to leverage the knowledge and kind of just drop egos at the door and to become one. And I believe as more people are open and susceptible to growing together, I think that, success is inevitable. So collaboration, open your mind, and also think about what you're doing outside of one platform or outside of one social platform or one metaverse. You got to expand and expand as far as you can, because you don't have to work as hard if you're reaching 1 million people. You got to work twice as hard if you're trying to capture 50.
Rallo, those are words of wisdom, and I 100% agree. Collaboration is how we're all going to, quote unquote, make it. I always say, find a pain point in your community and be the solution. Offer yourself up, community service, if you want to call it, but use the skills and knowledge that you have. Even if it's Web 2, you can make it Web 3. And engage the community. If the more people you get buy-in from with what you're doing, the larger your reach and the more people you end up helping as a result. So thank you so much for those words. I want to pass the mic to our Haikun fam. I'm so excited for the party coming up, but is there anything else you wanted to say before we close out?
Oh yeah. I wanted to mention that our Dodging Bad Vibes racing game has been like revamped in a way. So we keep adding like making it look better in a way. So if you haven't gone through the game, make sure to tap in. If you have, make sure to go back and see how it looks now. We tweaked the lighting. We added some way for you to like play the game better. We still need the like for you to begin the game, but now you can still play in the car without having the door open. So you can still play, have like crazy cars with your friends there. They have colliders, and then from there, if you want to race, just like the space and go up from there. But it's now like you can have fun even if you don't like it. So make sure to tap in.
I mean, who wouldn't like it? But that's good that the option is there.
Yeah, like not so gangster anymore. Like I wanted to tone it down, the gangster side, because like when Tyrone called us gangsters in a space like in a spatial space, it was like holy shit, like that's too much. Like I need to tone it down.
I
Appreciate it.
love the Haikuns. You guys are doing amazing things with physical and virtual events, smashing them up, onboarding our Web 2 friends and family in a really unique and fun way. I see you guys out there hitting the pavement, really knocking it out of the park. And not only are you helping your project, not only are you building your community, but you're helping us out too. So absolutely love you guys. I can't say it enough.
Thanks for having us and have a great day.
Always, always, always welcome. Make, give us your last words and then I'll close it out and then we can do a little music.
Okay, here we go. First of all, thank you again. I really appreciate those of you who haven't come and checked us out before, the ones who have been riding with us for months and months and months. I think this is number 60 Cece's been doing. And Meta Bestie, I am really thankful you added me as a full-time co-host. You are my sis. What do we have coming up? I have, first of all, tonight I'm going to be on Sinful's show doing something in Decentraland. Little interview about where I've been and where I'm going if you want to come vibe. I'm super pumped and I'll play this on the exit. I just had my remix of Reflect from Electric Palace come out. Tomorrow we have Spotty Wi-Fi's event. So there's just a lot going down. Stay tuned in, stay tapped in, and I appreciate you all. And when you're ready, I'm going to give you Reflect, family.
Absolutely love. So I want to say there's so much happening. Definitely tap into Beyond the NFT with Sinful, live on Twitch if you want to do it in World Decentraland at the Dollhouse. It's a really great time. Amazing conversation. I was on like a week or so ago. Super fun. That Mew Mew can make people talk is all I gotta say, because you know me, I'm so shy. And Thursday, the Metaverse 3 will be doing a spatial reboot. It's been almost a year since we hopped into Spatial for the first time to introduce Spatial to the Decentraland community. So much has happened, so much has changed, and we are going to be diving into all the goodies that Unreal has unlocked. So that is happening Thursday. That is at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'd love for you guys to hop in with us and represent our Spatian fam. I do want to thank everyone for joining us on this 60th episode of Metaverse Monday. I really hope you enjoyed our chat about Metaverse music venues. Rollo, thank you so much for giving us your time and your talent. Meta Mike, thank you so much for being one of our founding builders and just a really all-around amazing human being with education and onboarding. If you missed the show, don't worry, fam, we got you. The adventure has been streamed live to our YouTube and Kick channels, links in the comments. And if you would like to become a sponsor of Metaverse Monday, feel free to reach out to me, Hi CC, or make an NFT to discuss the cosmic opportunities. I am going to post the links to our Lighthouse profiles. If you want to follow us around the metaverse, you're always welcome to hop around with us and discover the world, because it's always fun with friends. And Make, hit that outro music. And until next time, my loves, we'll see you in the metaverse.
Again, super excited about this. If y'all haven't heard it, live on Spotify, iTunes, TikTok, and everywhere you stream music. My first track that anybody picked up. So if it needs adjustments, throw your fingers in the air. Sometimes I play it too loud. This is Reflect by Electric Palace, the J Griff 120 remix.
Tough choices gotta be made. Now we're on our own. And lately there's so much to say.
Till next time, folks. Bye.
Bye.